Hello students, welcome to our Department of Physics. Now today we are going to do the experiment named current sensitivity. Now just see, the aim of this experiment is to determine the current sensitivity of moving coil galvanometer. Means here in this experiment we have to determine current sensitivity, that is SI. S for sensitivity and suffix I is for current. Means SI, current sensitivity of MCG, moving coil galvanometer. Now see the apparatus required to do this experiment current sensitivity. Apparatus are moving coil galvanometer. This is moving coil galvanometer. See, this is moving coil galvanometer. Okay. Now second one, cell. See here, this is the cell. Okay, cell. This is our cell. Battery, cell or battery. Okay. Now plug key. Plug key. After cell, plug key is there. I will show you plug key. This is our plug key. Okay, on off key. After that, a reversing key. This is reversing key. Here is reversing key. This is also called as four-way key. Reversing key, why? The name is reversing key because we can reverse the direction of current. Likewise, okay. This is also called as four-way key. Why? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 terminals are here for the connection. Therefore, its name is also four-way key. Next one is high resistance box. This is our high resistance box. Okay, it contains 10,000 resistance and infinity is also there. This high resistance box. After that, connecting wires. Connecting wires. These are the connecting wires. These red, black wires. Connecting wires. Okay. Now, see, formula for current sensitivity S is equal to theta by Ig. What is Ig? Here given Ig is galvanometer current, means the current which is flowing through the galvanometer. S is sensitivity, that is current sensitivity. Again theta is deflection in galvanometer. This is the formula for sensitivity. Means if we pass the current, means there is change in deflection in the galvanometer. Means galvanometer shows some deflection for some current. What is that sensitivity? We have to determine here this only. Okay. Now coming to circuit diagram, you can see this circuit diagram. Okay. In this circuit diagram, first one, this is E, not F. Sorry, this is E. E is our cell or battery. After that, K is key. Again here this G, galvanometer. K1 is reversing key. Here microammeter. Here resistance box is there. Okay. Now first of all we have to put all apparatus likewise. I will show you. First of all, focus on this battery. Okay. Now first thing, battery is here. After that, see, here is key. Means next the battery, key is here. Battery, then key. Then again coming to here, see, come here. From this, here reversing key. Beside that, galvanometer is here. Same thing. See, reversing key and again galvanometer is here. Okay, likewise. Again, after reversing key, microammeter and resistance box. Now, just see. This is microammeter. Again, beside that, resistance box is here. Means, likewise, how the circuit is shown, we kept all apparatus likewise. Okay. Now, connections. Already I made the connections here. Just I will show you. Now, coming to the battery. Okay. Battery, positive and negative, two terminals are here. See, negative terminal goes to one end of key. Now See here two terminals of batteries. Okay. First one. See black and red. Red is always positive, black is always negative. Here I will show you. Just see. Red, black. Red is always positive, black is always negative. Here written. Sometimes it is not written. Then you have to always remember that red is always positive, black is always negative. Okay. Now, negative terminal of battery goes to one end of key. Now, see this. This is the negative terminal. This wire is connected to one end of key. Okay. Now, second end of key goes to one end of four-way key. This second terminal. This goes to one end of this key. This is, I will show you. Likewise, we have to connect. Okay. Now, front end of key goes to one end of microammeter. Now, see in this circuit diagram. This end goes to negative terminal of microammeter. Okay, we connected. Positive terminal of microammeter goes to a resistance box. One end of resistance box. I will show you. This is microammeter. Positive terminal. This positive terminal goes to one end of resistance box. Okay. Now, second end of resistance box goes to another end of positive terminal of battery. Okay, here. You can see in the circuit diagram. Resistance box one end goes to positive terminal of battery. Okay. Now, only these two are remaining. These two keys. Just see. These two keys, these two terminal is connected in between galvanometer. I will show you. These two terminals, two opposite terminals, is connected between galvanometer. This is the galvanometer. These two terminals. Okay. This is about circuit diagram. Circuit diagram. Once this is completed, even if once we connected, all circuit connections are over, we have to confirm if this is correct or not. That's why again, see, coming to battery, negative terminal of black end, no? Negative terminal of this battery goes to one end of terminal. Okay. Another end of key goes to one end of four-way key. Okay. Now opposite end means this end of four-way key goes to one end of microammeter, that is negative terminal. Okay. Now positive terminal of microammeter goes to one end of resistance box. Okay. Another end of resistance box, this end, goes to positive terminal of battery. Okay. Now see, galvanometer is connected in between the opposite ends of this reversing key. Likewise, means whole connection is over. Now, coming to actual procedure of this experiment. See, in the procedure, first part, that is connect the circuit as shown in figure. Okay, done. Second thing, select high resistance from resistance box. Okay, and close K means this K. Okay, and key K1, this key, reversing key, so that current flows through the galvanometer. Means whenever we are removing some resistance, means current is passing through the circuit, whatever. Okay, we are removing high resistance, means we are passing less current through the galvanometer. At that time, galvanometer shows some deflection. Okay, now we will do remove, select high resistance, means 10,000. Here it's 10,000, no? I will remove this. Yes, this is in selection, 10,000. Again, close key, K, means this key. See, this key, this is closed. And K1, K1 means these two ends, these two terminals. Okay. Now, on the battery is on. Okay. Power on. Now power is on. Okay. See, galvanometer. Now see this. Galvanometer shows some deflection. Okay, here it's 0. See, here it's 0. Again here 10, 20, 30. Same like LHS and RHS. 10, 20, 30 readings are there. This is on 5. Means deflection is showing 5. Okay. Now for 10,000 resistance, see this is our observation table. Resistance in ohm, I removed 10,000. 10,000. Deflection in galvanometer, that is one side, LHS, no? Theta 1 is LHS deflection. Theta 2 is deflection at RHS, okay, LHS, that is 5. Now current in micrometer, we have to measure this current in micrometer and convert it ampere, ampere to ampere, okay. Now we have to show current meter. See, this is our micrometer. What is the value of current? Exactly this is 100 for first reading. For first reading, exactly this is on 100. Okay. Now I am writing current is 100 microampere. In ampere, it becomes 100 into 10 to the power minus 6 ampere. Micro means 10 to the power minus 6. Okay. Now theta 2. What is theta 2? This is a deflection at RHS. Okay. Now I will show you what is the deflection showing in galvanometer. See, this is the reversing key. I will reverse the direction of current. Means current flows likewise. Now, where is the deflection? Now focus on this galvanometer. Galvanometer shows the deflection, that is at the RHS it's 5. Okay. Now I will write here likewise 5. Okay. Now mean deflection theta in division, 5 division. This is also 5, this is also 5. You have to take mean of these two. 5 plus 5 divided by 2 means 10 by 2, that's 5. Same. Mean is also same. Okay. This table we have complete likewise for 4 or 5 readings. Okay. Now after that I will remove 5,000 resistance from the resistance box. We will see current and both deflection simultaneously. Okay. Now I will remove. See, this is 5,000. No? I will remove this. Means this is in selection. Resistance is 5,000. Resistance. Now we'll see deflection at RHS. Just see deflection at RHS, that is 10 divisions are there. Okay. Now what is the value of current? Current needle, that pointer is on 200 microampere. Okay. Now after reversing, just see. Now I will reverse this. Okay. After reversing, see, focus on this galvanometer. It's 10 division. 10 division. Value is 10 division. Means both sides 10 division only. 5,000 I have removed. Current is 200 and in microampere to ampere, that is 200 into 10 to the power minus 6. Here LHS deflection 10 division, RHS deflection is also same 10, that's why mean is also same, that is 10. Okay. Now next I will remove 2800, this much resistance from the resistance box. Same procedure we have to do. Okay. Now this is 2000. I will remove this 2000. Again 800. 800 means this is 500. Again 200. 700. Again 100. Just see. 100. 200, 500, total 800. No, this is 2000. Means total resistance is 2800. Now again we have to measure. Just see exactly. Yeah, in galvanometer, it's showing deflection, that is 15 divisions at LHS. Simultaneously, I will show you. I will reverse this key, four-way key. Again, just see. This is RHS reading, no? RHS. That is also 15. Same. 15. Okay. Now current meter. It's 300. It's showing 300. Just see, I will write here 300 into 10 to the power minus 6. Deflection at both sides is 15. This mean is seen, mean that is 15. Again, after that, last reading, we will take here only 4 reading, okay? 1800. Now I will remove this much of resistance. Now focus on this. This is 100. I will remove, 1000. I will remove 1000. Okay. 1500. This is 700. Total 1700. This is 800. Means 1800. 1800. Now just focus on this. Reading in galvanometer, this showing 20 divisions at RHS. Now I will reverse the direction of current with the help of this reversing key. Now it's also showing 20 at LHS, means only deflections are changed. Okay. Now what is the reading in micrometer? That is 400. Needle is showing at 400. Now I will write. Current is 400 microampere. That is 400 into 10 to the power minus 6 ampere. This is. And just see this. Now just see, our observation table is ready. That is resistance in ohm, current in microampere, current in ampere, and 2 deflections theta 1, theta 2 at LHS and RHS. After that, mean of these two is same, mean deflection theta. Now second last column is current sensitivity. S is equal to theta by Ig, means this is theta 5. Ig is this 5 divided by 100 into 10 to the power minus 6. We have to do calculation and write here. Likewise, for all remaining 4, we have to do same calculations and then after mean. Now I will show you calculation. Just see. This is the formula for sensitivity. S is equal to theta divided by Ig. Okay. Now first one, calculation. S is equal to same formula, theta by Ig. Okay. First reading is theta, that is 5. For that, corresponding current is 100 into 10 to the power minus 6 ampere. Now by calculation, 5 as it is divided by 100 means 10 to the power plus 2 into 10 to the power minus 6. 10 to the power plus 2 into 10 to the power minus 6, that is 10 to the power minus 4. Okay. And this 10 to the power minus 4 goes upward and then it becomes plus 4. Answer is 5 into 10 to the power plus 4. This is our first calculation and we have to write here 5 into 10 to the power plus 4 division per ampere. Now again second is here. Likewise we have to do all calculations. Theta is 10, Ig is 200 into 10 to the power minus 6. After calculation we will get 5 into 10 to the power plus 4. Okay. Again we have to write here same 5 into 10 to the power plus 4. Now same thing. Third calculation. Third one. S is equal to theta by Ig. Same formula. Put the values. Third value of theta is 15 divided by Ig current, that is 300 into 10 to the power minus 6. Okay. And finally it becomes 5 into 10 to the power plus 4. Same for fourth reading. 20 and 400. and same reading is 5 into 10 to the power plus 4. Okay, I will write here. Just see, 5 into 10 to the power plus 4, 5 into 10 to the power plus 4. Now mean S means here totally 4 S are there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Add all 4, divide by 4. All are same, that's why mean is also same. 5 into 10 to the power plus 4 division per ampere is your mean sensitivity, that is by calculation. This is by calculation. Okay, again we have to draw the graph. I will show you. Just see, calculation, this S by calculation part. Second is by graph, theta on y-axis and Ig on x-axis. You have to draw the graph and remove the slope. From the slope we will get current sensitivity by graph. I will show you. See, this is our x-axis. Okay, this is our y-axis. On y-axis, theta, division, deflections are here. On x-axis, Ig current, that our Ig is into the 10 to the power minus 6 ampere. 10 to the power minus 6 is common for all values. Okay, now in observation table, see Ig here, third, 100, 200, 300, 400, likewise. 10 to the power minus 6 is common. Okay, now on x-axis, I will take the difference of 25 or 50. Here I will take, I have took this 25 difference. For 1 centimeter, 25 difference is there. Likewise up to 400. Okay, we can write. Again, on y-axis, what is that? Theta. This mean deflection, theta. That is from 5 to 20. Means we can take on y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 2, 4, 8, means 2 difference or 1 difference. Here I took difference of 1 division. Okay, likewise 20 divisions are here. Main thing is scale. We have to write scale very accurately. On x-axis 1 centimeter is equal to difference, that difference is 25 into 10 to the power minus 6 ampere. This unit is very important. On y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 1 division. Now see, for graph we want this table and this table. This is on y-axis and this is on x-axis. Okay, on y-axis this is 5. Corresponding reading for x-axis is 100 into 10 to the power minus 6. See, 100 into 10 to the power minus 6 on x-axis here, 100 into 10 to the power minus 6. Okay. For that corresponding y reading is 5. 100 into 10 to the power minus 6 and 5 is here. Means that coinciding point is here. Okay. Circle. First point. Likewise, for all 3 points we have to use like this only. Second reading, see, on x-axis 200, whereas on y-axis it's 10. Where it coincides, see, this is 200, okay, and on y-axis it's 10. 10 on this is 200, no? Common point. Circle, okay. Now after that, third point, on x-axis it's 300, whereas on y-axis it's 15. See, x-axis 300 here. It goes where up to 15. 15 and 300 here it matches. Circle, draw the circle. Okay. Now again for fourth point, see, this is 400. Whereas on y-axis it's 20. 400, it's 400. Up to where 20. This is 20. Okay. Means likewise we plotted the points. From these points we have to draw one line. now this is ready. Okay. Next step is slope. I will take any 2 points for that. These two, whatever. Okay, which are well coincides and line is went from that points accurately. Okay, I will select these 2 points and draw one triangle. Means this is the point, common point. Okay. I will name this. This is point A. This is C, A, B, and this is C. A, B, C. Now we have to remove slope. Just see for slope. Slope. Here, 2 types of slopes are here. First one is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. That is formula del y by del x. Y2, I will show here. Y2 is, this is our Y2. Y1, this is our Y1. Means coinciding points. Draw one normal on the y-axis. This is our higher point. Where it coincides, draw one projection on the y-axis. And from this point C, draw one projection on y-axis. Name this as a Y2 and name this as a Y1. Y2 minus Y1. Y2 is 10. Here Y1 is 5. This is Y2. This is Y1. Okay, Y2 minus Y1. 10 minus 5 divided by x2 minus x1. Now see our points, these 2 points. Draw one projection on x-axis. Here. Again same. Name this as x2 higher and lower one is x1. Take the difference. Here this is 200. Here this is 100. 200 minus 100. Just take 200 minus 100. 10 to the power minus 6 is common. That's why I wrote it outside. Again this difference is 5. 10 to the power minus 6 goes upward. It becomes plus 6. Difference is 100. Again by calculation it becomes 5 into 10 to the power plus 4. This is now. After the finding slope, slope is nothing but the value of current sensitivity S. Means by graph, value of current sensitivity S is equal to slope, that is 5 into 10 to the power plus 4 division per ampere, that is by graph. Again, now second method of finding slope, that is, now focus on this triangle. See, A, B, C. Now slope is equal to length of AB divided by length of BC. See, length of AB divided by length of BC into upper scale on y-axis divided by scale on x-axis. Okay. Now, first of all, we have to measure length of AB and BC. Now, I will show you. See, this is of 1 centimeter. AB we have to measure 1 centimeter. This is 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 4 centimeter, 5 centimeter. AB is of 5 centimeter. No? Length of AB, that is 5 divided by length of BC. I will show you. Length of BC, this much. Okay. This to this is 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3, 4 centimeter. This is of 4 centimeter into scale on y-axis. Now see, scale on y-axis is 1 division. On x-axis 25 into 10 to the power minus 6. Same thing we have to write here. Scale on y-axis 1 division divided by, on x-axis it's 25 into 10 to the power minus 6 ampere. Okay. Now I will write here 5 into 1 is 5 divided by 25 for the 100 into 10 to the power minus 6 division per ampere. It becomes 5 into 10 to the power minus 4, whereas 5 into 10 to the power plus 4 division per ampere is our slope. This is another method of finding slope. First method, second method, both answer is same. Finally, we have to write a result. Just see, a result By calculation S is equal to this one, 5 into mean S, 5 into 10 to the power plus 4, 5 into 10 to the power plus 4. And by graph it's again same, that is 5 into 10 to the power plus 4 division per ampere. Its slope 5 into 10 to the power plus 4 means by both it's accurate, means both are coincides. Okay. After that, see, we did all experiment, calculations, result, etc. Now I will remove this key. Okay. And off this battery again here. In this manner, we completed today's practical experiment, that is current sensitivity. Okay, thank you.